Hey, what's going on, family? It's Ty from No Picks Podcast.
What's good, family? Joe checking in. No Picks Podcast.
All right, so today we're going to react to some TikTok content, right? We've been, thinking on some TikTok content. So the clip we're going to react to is basically about a woman explaining what men aren't high value men and what jobs don't qualify as high value jobs. So we're going to let the clip play and we're going to react to it. All right?
And for you high value men that think that it's high value to work for the city, let me tell you something. You're absolutely wrong, all right? No police officers, no firefighters, no construction workers, no mailmen, no post office. If you consider that a high value man, you're absolutely wrong, okay? There's nothing high value about making $70,000 a year. You men that think working for the city is high value, it's actually not, okay? It's pathetic. It's sad, all right? I don't want my husband coming home smelling like trash. Yes, we do need people to take the trash out, but don't come to me thinking that that's a high value job. Absolutely not, okay? You guys need to go get some real careers, okay? Become an entrepreneur or something, all right? Own a Lamborghini or something. Like, you guys thinking that you driving around here in a fucking Toyota and thinking that you're a high value man because you work for the fucking post office. You're absolutely wrong. Stop it, all right? You're low value, all right? And if you want a high value woman like me, you need to switch your career path. And for you,
Bro. All right. So, all right. So my question to you is: does she have a point? Do you feel where she's coming from?
I'm just trying to gather my emotions because I want to go in on Shorty, but I don't want to get flagged. I don't want to get canceled. Um. So I disagree. I completely disagree with her. Right. I can't stand when a woman tries to tell a man or men what a real man is or what a high value man is. Shut your goofy ass up. You can't tell us nothing. You can't tell us nothing. What do you mean a guy who works for the city ain't high value? What do you mean a sanitation worker who's making 75, 80 with a pension? I mean, okay, bro. So
Wait. Let me interrupt you real quick. But we gotta listen. If we admit to keep it fair, if we admit to men rate women's value.
right.
So if the same could be said for women rate men value. So if she's saying, hey, you know what, this is what it is, that we gotta go with what she said. We could pick apart her argument, but like the logic still gotta make sense. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel you, bro. But I think that the source is important, right? So if it's a group of women and they all bust downs and they got weaves and lashes and BBLs and they trying to talk about what a real man is and what a high value man is, I couldn't care less what their opinion of what a man is.
Yeah.
But if it's a group of feminine ass women who are ready to be helpmates and want to be married and are submissive, fit, cooperative, beautiful, and have and are agreeable, then I might consider that. So it just depends on who's saying that. Like who is expressing these views. And the chick in this video, what? And she said a high value woman like myself? But your goofy ass? Like
Right.
I don't understand what makes her high value. What makes her value? I mean, we don't know just off a minute clip, but no, bro, I disagree with her. I hate when women try to shit on blue collar workers. I never stand for that, bro. The people, the plumbers, the electricians, the
Right.
people who make our cities run, the people who make sure the sewage is running, the people who pick up the sanitation workers, all those people, bro. I mean, cops, firefighters. She shat on all of them, bro.
She did.
All of them. All of them. Society does not function, does not move the way it should without these people. Without these, so if high value is a term that's only assigned that only addresses like the financial component of it,
Right.
he might have a point. But I was always under the impression that income is definitely a big component of being high value, but it's not the only thing though.
Yeah.
It's also not the only thing, because you got people like, and not to throw shade, but like you got like an Offset. He's a multimillionaire. Do I think he's high value? No, I don't. I don't, I just don't think he's a high value man. I think it's more than
He's
just
rich.
how much money that you make.
He's
He's
rich.
rich. But there's a lot of fuck niggas who are rich. So I'm like, being rich doesn't make you high value.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a part of it though. But if she's just assigning it to like a dollar amount, then even then she may or may not have a point. But I'm sorry, bro. I just don't like when women shit on hard working blue collar. This is like the whole bus driver conversation. She'd be the shorty that would tell you like, I can't date a bus driver. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of energy that she's on. I can't date a bus driver. Yeah, but what if he can treat you right? What if he can be a good father? What if he can be a good husband? What if he's gonna be solid, as he's gonna be a strong foundation for you? What if he can give you stability? What if he can give you all these things? What if y'all vibe and y'all mesh well, and he actually, you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like if you want to look at just, and this is why women are failing at relationships, because they see a dude with money. Some of them, not all. The women like this chick, right? Who think that they're too good for the average man or too good for the blue collar worker. This is why they fail at relationships.
Right.
Because it's, for them, high value is not just about money too. Because we know how many of our sisters, come on, Pookie and Ray Ray are always getting action. So you can't tell me that this high value shit is just about money when Pookie and Ray Ray are having a field day running through y'all, getting y'all pregnant, contributing to the single mama culture, single
Yeah.
parent households. You can't tell me it's just income, bro. When
Yeah.
Pookie and Ray Ray are blowing out y'all backs, clearly it's much more. When he digging in them guts, Pookie and Ray Ray is getting the guts. So
Yeah.
you can't tell me it's about income.
Yeah.
So where you at, bro? Because I feel like I don't want to
I
keep
can't
rambling. Like,
listen. I can't disagree with you. Like I think she sounds crazy. First of all, I mean, a cop can make 150, 200 grand a year,
right,
which
right.
puts them, he or she, in like the top, what, 5% of motherfuckers making money in the country.
You make over 60. If you make over 60, you're already over half. You make more than over 60% of the country, bro.
Right.
Average income is like 55. If
Right.
you make over 60, you're making more than half of the country already.
Right. Right. So she sounds crazy talking about some, oh well, cops, firefighters, and all that. Like firefighters, first of all, they work like what, 3 days out the week. A lot of motherfuckers have a second job, so like they could be easily making 150, 200 grand a year, right? Like so she sounds crazy. Same thing with the sanitation people. They make bread.
They make bread,
They pick
bro.
up trash, but they make bread.
They make
So
bread.
her whole thing is, hey, if you're not an entrepreneur, see, this blanket word that we use in our community, right, in the black community, because it's like it. You could be an entrepreneur and do anything. You first of all, you could be an entrepreneur and make nothing a year.
Right.
You could be an entrepreneur and be a scammer.
And what are they selling? The pink ooze, the pink goo
Pink
lady who
sauce,
was selling that
pink
pink
sauce,
sauce shit.
yeah.
You can be
Doing
selling
lashes. You
tummy
could be an
tummy
entrepreneur doing lashes.
teas.
Like no, so what's the other, like so yeah, you could be an entrepreneur doing PPP loan scams
Right.
and buy a Lamborghini, because a lot of motherfuckers did. And
Right.
guess what? They went to jail when they got when the government caught up with them, and they still catching up with them, which is why everybody got mad when Biden expanded
Right.
the goddamn statute of limitations for the PPP loan shit.
Right. Yeah.
All the black people were mad as shit at Biden, bro. Come on, bro. Like,
Right.
come on, Biden. That's corny, Biden. No. You took PPP loan money. You don't have a business. Go to jail, nigga. Go to jail.
Right. Right.
So
Right. And you're right, bro. And I'll say this again, but I want to make sure we address like the men, like family, gentlemen, those who are watching this, those who are going to be a part of our squad as we on the rise. Don't ever listen. We love our sanitation workers. We love our bus drivers. We love the plumbers, the electricians, the people who are out there working on the service lights, the people who are going around cleaning up the litter in this dirty ass city, because the people love to litter in Philly. Like, listen, y'all are so extremely valuable to society. Don't let any woman, especially one who cannot do your job, diminish what you do or your contribution to society, bro. We must never lose sight of that. Don't ever let it show you. My bus drivers, when Ebony K. Williams was on there talking that bullshit, I was out there riding with y'all too. Like, no, we need them.
right,
I love my SEPTA drivers. They drive people around the town. Auntie got her little senior citizen pass. Auntie can get a ride downtown through it because of the bus drive. You know what I mean? Like, these services are so crucial. We need public transportation. We need people to do these things. It's funny how some people will bitch and complain that there's not enough work, or they'll bitch about things like immigration. But it's like, but y'all don't want to do the jobs that some of these immigrants come in here and do. Y'all might bitch about this immigration problem, but y'all not ready to go work the fields. Y'all not ready to go pick strawberries. Y'all ain't ready to go be out there in the sun doing agriculture and doing hard physical labor.
Let me say this. Let me say this. I guarantee. How much you want to bet? I'll ask you this question. How much you want to bet that if you ask her, take entrepreneur out, right? Because entrepreneur is a blanket term. I don't even know what the fuck it means at this point anymore. So take entrepreneur out, right? How much do you want to bet that she would be hard pressed to find 5 professions that she would deem as high value? So she will probably say doctor, lawyer, something in IT, and I don't think she would have anything else after that, bro.
I'm
I
pretty
don't.
sure she say rapper or professional athlete.
Okay,
You
so
know they would toss him in
then,
there.
that's just type of time she on.
That's the culture, bro. That's where we push everybody. You're gonna be an athlete or you're gonna be a rapper. You know what I mean? So like the culture already glorifies and puts that on a pedestal. So of course she's gonna go after
Right,
athletes and
right.
rappers.
But
So she'll consider them too.
I was giving her the
Um,
benefit of the doubt. I was assuming that she would
no, just
leave
look
them
at
out.
her.
But you're right. You're right.
Just
Also,
yeah.
also, if you are this quote unquote high value man, right? Let's say you making $500,000 a year. You're a rapper. Let's say you're a rapper. You a rapper. You Joe are a rapper. This chick comes across your path. Is she your girl or is she a side chick?
She a bust down, bro.
You are a side chick.
You are a side chick.
You do not have the qualifications to be talking about what high value men are or aren't. You
Right.
even if you come across a dude making all this money that you talking about and claiming, and he got a Lamborghini and he fly you out here and fly you out there, you are a side chick. You are not the main chick. Period. Point blank. Period. That's the end of it. Like you are a
Right.
side chick. You giving him crazy
Right.
dome. You giving him crazy top. He making you do whatever he wants you to do. You should be where he
Right.
tells you to be at whatever time. He'll probably give you some money. I mean, because that's what the trade off is, right?
Right.
But you aren't the girl. You're not in his wherever he gets mail. You're not going there.
Right. 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 And I'm telling you, ladies, we love y'all, but I'm telling y'all, me and Ty have talked about this before. The game has changed. I don't know if you guys have read the statistics or the studies that are coming out in the research, but men are checking out of the dating scene. So we already know David's Bridal is going bankrupt. The different organizations that sell jewelry like wedding engagement rings, they're losing profit. They're about to go bankrupt. Men are not on dating apps as much. Men are checking out of the dating scene. Women are finding that there are a lack of men. Men don't approach anymore because that unscared men out of Me Too and like men are checking out because we see what it is here in America, right? In Western society, men are checking out because of these bullshit mentalities that some of y'all have, like the woman that we just saw right now. The chick, I bet you that chick probably wouldn't even go to a Cheesecake Factory. I wouldn't take her ass to a Cheesecake Factory. You can get the All Star breakfast at a fucking Waffle House. You know what I mean? Like we ain't doing no cheesecake for you. Don't even get cheesecake money. But that's the
Right.
type of shorty. That's the mentality that we talk about. Don't take me to no cheesecake. Don't take
Yeah.
me to no chain, bitch. Roof Chris is. I'm sorry, I don't want to cuss. Roof Chris is a chain. You ain't trying to go to Roof Chris. You know what I mean? You ain't trying to go to. You know what I mean? Chima. You ain't trying to go to like.
She said, "Be an entrepreneur and have a Lamborghini."
So be a scammer, be a drug dealer, something fraudulent, money launderer. You know what I mean? Because we already know there's also women who don't want a 9 to 5 guy. So even if you work a 9 to 5, some women won't even talk to you.
Right.
Oh, you got a 9 to 5? I can't do that. You already got to be built. You got to have money, and you can't have a strict schedule. Like we can't do all this. We can't. What? What? Ladies, it's not looking good out there. It's really not. But I hope you guys know that men are waking up. Part of the reason me and Ty started this podcast is because we wanted to have another space where men can talk about their issues. We can talk about the culture, about relationships, things like that. But like men are waking up and the game is changing. So I'm just curious to see how women are going to start adapting. Like I really, really do. We also saw that clip before, Ty, and we could talk about it where they were talking about jobs are starting to drop the requirement for BAs.
Yeah.
So now these college degrees are not useless, but a lot of them are becoming useless because jobs aren't even requiring them. So all these queens and these boss chicks out here with your degrees talking about you can't date this and this, that, and the third. No bus drivers, no city workers, all that. Like, listen, your options are limited, are very limited, and your degree is going to be pretty much useless. And then you got 6-figure debt. Nobody wants to marry and inherit that 6-figure debt with you. Once you marry somebody, that debt becomes combined, bro. Like that's your debt. If we wife up somebody with 6-figure debt, that's our debt, bro. Like it is what it is. That's the marriage game. So This conversation got me so frustrated, bro. Because I know there are so many shorties with this mentality, bro, and it's permeating our culture, and I hate it. I
Yeah.
hate it. No, don't shit on the average guy, bro. That's where I'm at. What you got, bro? You like any final
Yeah,
thoughts? You want to expand on this
let's wrap
chick?
it up.
She got me
Time to
mad.
subscribe. I mean, I mean, the source, like you mentioned, the source matters a lot, and this,
Right,
you are nobody's mate. Like the people that you're talking about with these Lamborghinis and these entrepreneurs, you are the girl that they see every other Tuesday. You ain't the girl that they go home to it and be in the same bed with at night, and they wake
right,
up like you're not you. That's not you. That's not your ilk. That's not you're not cut
right,
from that cloth. No dude
right,
of that caliber. First of all, I'm not even of that caliber. I see you as a side chick. I would never wife you up. And I'm just
right,
a regular bull with a regular job. I mean, I'm not a city worker, right? But I mean, not that that's a
right,
bad thing, but I mean, I don't fit the criteria that you mentioned as far as like trying to clown these groups of people. However, I wouldn't take you serious in a relationship.
right,
That's dead,
right.
and I ain't got no
That's real.
Lamborghini, so
That's real. And like I said, don't tell me shit if Pookie and Ray Ray still getting the guts. Don't tell me nothing
yeah,
complaining about men ain't shit. There ain't no good men out there when y'all quick to get pregnant by these men who ain't shit. So I'm just like, listen, there's a disconnect on y'all
yeah,
part.
yeah.
There's a
There's
huge disconnect. So
a lot of delusions out
family,
here, bro.
what y'all think? Like, subscribe, tell us what you think about it. Do you think that high value men can't be city workers, can't be sanitation workers, can't be cops? Like, come on, we're basically revisiting the bus driver conversation,
Yeah,
or at least an extension of that. Let us know what you guys think. And like and subscribe, y'all. We on the move. Until next time.
next